Hello everybody, welcome again to another $200 bank strap search video where I went through two $100 bank straps of $1 bills and to try to find some bills or some notes that are rare, notes that have fancy serial numbers that add value, and also notes that are worth more than face value for a variety of different reasons, which we'll go through in just a moment. And I'll show you my finds here. You see a pile here of some notes. I'll show you what I found in just a moment. But my goal here is not only to search for myself, but also to teach others like you what to look for as you search through bank straps. I've seen way too many videos of searchers passing things by and taking money literally out of their own pocket. So my goal here is to help you to not make those same mistakes. So the things that I search for, you might want to take a picture of this. Just pause the video and take a picture of this. But this is what I search for right here, okay? I search for miscut notes. I search to see if it's a web note. I check to see if the seal and the serial number are off-centered. I check to see if the series is an older series. I make sure the serial numbers match. Mismatching serial numbers are worth quite a bit of money. I look for over ink or under ink errors. And I also check the serial number for fancy serial numbers, which are things like star notes, birthday or anniversary notes, ladders or broken ladders, binary serial numbers and trinaries, repeaters, solids, alternators, quad doubles, that's 4 of a kind, radar palindrome, that reads the same frontwards and backwards, or forwards and backwards. I look for serial numbers that have 5, 6, or 7 of the same number in a row. And also, a lot of searchers don't do this on camera, but they don't check the reverse for miscuts or ink errors. I'll show you, I find so many errors on the reverse of notes that puts money into my pocket. So if you are interested in any of these notes here that I'm going to show you, you can find them shortly to be listed in my eBay store, which is Collecting 2020. There's no space, Collecting 2020. So let's go ahead and jump right in here, okay? So what I found here, I found these two very old 1969B notes. They're not rare, but look at the font on that serial number. Very, 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 very light font on those. Nothing fancy about them, nothing out of the ordinary. They're not really worth anything. I will check and see if there's any kind of a rarity with these. I'll check on Google or eBay and see if I can find anything. But you never know what you're going to get when you search. So you can't win if you don't play, right? All right, so we have that one. I did find this very, very nice and crispy 2017A star note. I checked on mycurrencycollection.com under lookup star notes. It is a run of 3.2 million, so there's nothing rare. But again, it is a nice star note that I found. All right, here's a nice situation with the ink on the 2017A. A little bit of a ink smear there. Nothing major, but people do collect these and look for these. And of course, it does, I think this one does on the back also. Yeah, it has that ink coming through underneath the ONE. But nothing of significant value. Just wanted to point out that some of those can be pretty substantial. All right, the next ones here, the next 2 or 3, these are what we call unique serial numbers, where every digit is different. So this is a very, very crisp note here. Has the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so it's a unique broken ladder. They're not in numerical order, so it's broken. But it's a very, very crisp note here, and it shows the same on both sides. This one here, this is an older note, but it also has the numbers 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that also is a broken ladder. All right, so those will be in my eBay store as well. Next, what we found is a very, very nice, it's a nice ink smear over here to the left. Look at that. Very, very unique. You can see how the F2 is also smeared between the F and the 2. There's that line at the top of the F that goes into the 2. So that's from the mint. That's nothing that happened after it was printed. That's the same color, and that was actually a smear from the mint. Quite a special find there. These are, you don't find these too often, quite rare. So that's an ink smear. So that'll be on my website shortly. Here we have an old note. I found this nice, this is very, very crispy. Looks like it was printed yesterday. Hear that? So this is a 1969B. It's miscut as well. Look at the bottom. Very, very, very close to the bottom there, and a lot of room on the top. So this is an old miscut 1969B. These old notes here were all, I have a couple more here, they were all together. So someone turned these in. So it's very, very nice. Look at the margin on the top there. Look how fat that is compared to the bottom. So a very, very nice find here. And then here we found couple of, I found a 1995 birthday note. This is March 5th, 1969. Not exactly. If it was 0305, that would be a birthday note technically. But a lot of people like these, 1969, March 5th. I'll check online, see if anything happened on that day. And here we have in 1982, we have May 4th, 1982. So a couple birthday notes there. Then I found these trinaries here. The numbers 3, 4, and 5. So we have 4, 3, 4, 3, 5, 5, 3, 4. And this one is the numbers 6, 1, and 7. So we have 3 1s, 3 7s, and a pair of 6s. Good finds there. Here we have, yeah, this one is very peculiar. If you look at the ink on the right-hand side here, on this serial number, it's very light. Over here, it's very, very dark. And that's from a 2017 note. So that's kind of a dark, I don't know, it's kind of a ink misprint there. And this one here on the left is kind of light, and over here is very, very, very dark on this one over here to the right. And look how dark that seal is. So that's a light dark serial number misprint. And then here we have, look at this high serial number. Unbelievable. Very, very heavy ink on this one. So on the left here, we have heavy, heavy ink on that. You can even see the middle 9 there. See how the ink came through the middle there? And then over here, the ink is not nearly as dark. But on the back, check this out. On the back, we have all that ink came through. You can see it starting right there. That is the letter C right there. And then it bled through all the way over there to the right. The whole thing bled through. That is very rare to see that. So that's a nice ink bleed, heavy ink misprint there. Or I'm sorry, an ink bleed, not a misprint. So very, very rare. A lot of people like to buy those on eBay. So I'll be posting that on my eBay site, Collecting 2020, here shortly. And the last ones here. This is a very kind of a nothing major, but the seal is below the boundaries of the O-N-E on these. So kind of a under-aligned misprint. That's an over-aligned misprint there. The seal goes over the O-N-E, almost into the next element of Washington, D.C. there. Some nice find. There's another under-align there. So anyway, so that's what I found, and I will be posting those here shortly. I always appreciate you watching my videos. Keep your eyes out. If you don't mind subscribing and clicking the notification bell, you'll certainly be notified when my next videos are posted. I try to do 2 to 3 a week. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or anything, please let me know, and have a wonderful day. Bye.